Hello everyone, I'm going to teach you how to make juice in a blender. So I got my bell pepper, carrots, ginger, celery, and apple. Now you're going to get all your fruits in one place. So I cleaned them a few times and then I like to soak them in water, vinegar, and baking soda. The carrots and ginger are from my garden, so I like to use a brush, like a soft bristle brush, and take all the dirt and stuff and then soak it. Then you get your chopping board and you're gonna get your knife and we're going to chop our fruits. And this I'm going to just fast forward for you guys. So I'm just chopping all my fruits up. Now I know how to chop some fruits, don't I? I'm not a chef or cook, but I'd be so proud of myself. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm not using the right techniques, but it's okay. And don't worry about peeling stuff. Don't worry about taking seeds. Like, everything is going to go to the same place. You need that fiber. Just chop up everything. I had a little trouble with that bell pepper, but it's okay. I know, bell pepper and juice, guys, I'm telling you, if it's cold, any winter time where you at, that's like one of the best juice I ever had. And it's a good source of vitamin C, so add that bell pepper in your juices. You'd be surprised. And it tastes pretty good. You know, gotta have my ginger. Look at my little carrots. So proud of these carrots, yo. I'm really a gardener out here. But even though they're scrawny, they big, they thick too. Look at it. Look how juicy they are. And like I said, don't worry about the skin. Everything's going to the same place. Look at all my fruits are all chopped up. So beautiful. Look at all the colors. You get your blender. And then you're going to add your fruits in it. Don't overfill your blender. Just put as much, you know. Because this, you're gonna have to do this process like 3 to 4 times. Then you're going to add your water. Make sure you put a lot of water. After that, you're going to put it on your blender. I use the pulse on high. I'll hit that like 3 to 6 times to chop up and, you know, chop up the fruit and stuff and break it down so you can save your blender because you don't want to be too harsh on your blender. But I love me some oyster blender. I'm telling you that. What? Them things last. Love this blender. See, I kind of overfilled a little bit, so a little water, but that's okay. So this is a strainer. In my language, we call it passoire in Haitian Creole. But I'm going to use a strainer, and I'm going to show you how to use a nut bag, which is the white one, which I got from Marley. Love that girl. You guys better check her out. Wake Up with Marley. Best page, plant-based page ever. And she makes the best cookies. But let's get away from cookies. So we're going to strain it. So with this strainer, if you have this one, you want to get like a spoon or something to kind of mix around it to make the pulp, you know, to get the juice out of the pulp. The only thing with this strainer, your pulp will be very wet. So it'll still have juices in it. So that's the only thing I don't like about this strainer. But you use what you got. And you make use of what you got. So it is what it is. So now that I got that juice. So with me, when I do the juicing blending, I put my vegetables back in. So I do this process like I told you guys. You do this process 3 to 5 times until your vegetables is done. So with me, I like to take the same liquid that I just juiced with and put it right back in the blender. Oops, I put too much. Remember, don't overpack your blender. That's a no-no. But like, we're back. I like to use the same liquid that you see how I just got from the juice in the strainer. I'm using that same liquid. I'm going to put it right back in the blender. You don't have to do it this way. You can use water to make more juice or however you want it. But me, I like my juices more potent, more strong. So it's a meal, I'm replacing the meal for myself. I'm doing the juicing this week. So then I do the pulse, do the same routine. I fast forward this because, I already showed you guys how to do that. And clean as you go. That's one thing I learned from my grandma. Clean as you go. It does get a little messy. Look at the juice. After that, so now I'm going to show you how to use the nut bag. Remember, I got this nut bag from Marley. I'll put the link down in the comment area for you guys. You're going to pour the juice in. This juice is for my family. I'm not making it for my business or anything. So I wash my hands really good, and I like to squeeze the nut bag with my hands. But if I do make juices for other people, I wear gloves and squeeze it that way. But I have a juicer now, so that's what I use to make juices for my business. But this is at home, old school. I'm very old school at heart, so I like to do things the old way. And this is like self-care to me. So, yeah, squeeze the hell out of the nut bag. Like, just squeeze it. Just look at all that juice. Like, y'all don't understand how good this juice is. I'm gonna fast forward it because this is YouTube and I can do whatever I want. And plus, you guys don't even see it. Squeezing this juice out of this nut bag for 10 minutes. So this is the pulp. For me, I like to save my pulp. Go on Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube. I make candy, granola bars, scrambles. You'd be surprised what you can do with some pulp of any kind of fruit and vegetables. You'd be surprised. So now I got all my juices. I'm finna do it again and keep processing. So with this process, I mix all my fruits and vegetables together. You don't have to. Like I said, you can just juice all your celery together in the blender and get that. And then you can do all your apples and do that. You can do that way. Which way you ever want to do it. Because like when you break it down like that, then you can mix, you want to mix different juices together and make, but you just have like one picture of apples. So, this is apple juice, one different carrots. And then you can mix it like that. However, maybe you want to change it up a day or something. So either way, but me, I like to mix it up because this is the flavor I'm going to stick with. This flavor right here probably is going to give, like these ingredients right here, I didn't get that much. Probably will give me like 64 to 72 ounces of juices. I got my cup. So for me, I love using mason jars. I collect them. I steam wash them. I also get them little vases from Dollar Tree. I love them. They're flower vases, but they make the best picture. And they can put like a plastic cling wrap on them to save it. So I love these things. Like, I'm cheap. I got 2 kids and I'm a single mama and I'm on a budget. So, I'm trying to help you guys so you guys can take care of yourself and nourish yourself and still do it in a stylish way, So I'm pouring my juice in this cup. And I know y'all saying bell pepper and juice. Trust me, try it. It's really good. It doesn't give it spicy, but it gives it a kick. I don't know if you ever seen those commercials about those juices with a kick. It does. And I love this metal straw. So thick. Got it from Amazon. I'll put the link down below to the straw. I love it. And that's the juice.